probably can't see, but between those trees there's a golfer. I'm next to a golf course and a big pile of steamy hot mulch. This is what my bike looks like without the windscreen and just the bracket left. As you can see down here, there's a few bolts that hold this upper bracket on that I just don't bother. It doesn't look bad. Should I go the easy route or should I go the off-roading route? I say off-roading, but it's not exactly off-roading. I'm gonna go the easy route. Sorry. Hey, yeah, 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 oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, boy. Let's go. You know that feeling when you just feel like going out and motovlogging? Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. I just wanted to motovlog. I guess that's kind of why I haven't been putting up much videos lately, is because I just haven't been into it. Honestly, I can't think of anywhere like new to ride. I feel like I've ridden every single road within like a 15-mile radius of my house. So if I did want to get new roads on footage, I'd have to ride somewhere far away, and I just haven't been feeling like it. But today I feel like riding. I think it's partly because of the weather. It's just so freaking beautiful. Road closed to through traffic. Ah! Ah! Whatever. Technically I am going through. So technically the road's closed to me. So technically it's... I said that already. So today is Sunday, Father's Day 2013. Happy Father's Day to all those dads out there. I'm most likely not going to upload the video tonight, so whenever you watch this, I hope you had a nice Father's Day. Right now I'm heading to my dad's place, and instead of going the normal, straight, boring, semi-dangerous route where those cars could easily pull out in front of me and kill me, I'm going the more curvy, slow, bumpy, rough terrain route to make my commute there a little more fun. Yeah, the roads suck, but honestly, you know, the road's got character, right? So it's actually more fun to ride than the straight, boring road. Somehow. Even though it's more bumpy. Oh, what the balls. The road seriously is closed through traffic, huh? Dude. For real? Why is the road closed? We did have a severe storm the other day, so maybe, just maybe, there's a tree in the road or something. There's a dead deer over there. Right there. Some turkey vultures. Poor deer. Smells really bad. There's that crowd. Well, could I get around? Why is the road closed? Oh yeah, I've been here before, except from the other side. And there's literally gravel and crap everywhere. In the road, that is, meaning I can't pass. I could pass through here with a risk, because there's a drop-off right there. If I drop my bike down there, I'm screwed. These tires won't tread dirt very well. Well, I guess we gotta turn around. I guess they really weren't kidding this time when they said road closed. Let's do some off-roading. Dude, I kind of want to take a picture of my bike. Panorama, panorama. So yesterday, if you were following me on Twitter or maybe on Facebook, you'd have noticed I posted that the day before I had purchased my motorcycle a year ago from that day. So, I've had my bike for a year now. Surprise, surprise. Man, the year went by fast as anything. I did not know I had it for a year. Sadly, I've only had the bike, or I've only ridden the bike like 6,000 miles within that year, which isn't what I normally do. I usually do more than that. I give that thanks to me just hating winter time and deciding this year I'm not even going to screw with cold weather. And also thanks to the fact that I had to do a lot of repairs on this motorcycle. Not the bike's fault, not my fault. It's all because of the previous owner. So a year ago, from 2 days ago, I saved my motorcycle from its previous owner. Essentially. I'll have to do a whole separate video about how, or like about all the mods slash repairs I've had to do to my motorcycle since purchasing it. But yeah, I'll save the motorcycle fixes and all that to its own separate video. But I guess I could tell a little bit about the history of me purchasing the bike. So, I live in Virginia, and I purchased my bike in South Carolina. And I was pretty tight on money at the time. Oh man, just thinking about me having to do all that again is giving me a headache. Anyways, I was tight on money and I didn't want to spend money on a hotel room. Thankfully my dad wanted to come along with me, so he did some of the driving as well, but we had to do 1,000 miles round trip in a day, which I know there's a lot of motorcyclists and iron butt guys out there that do that. You know, they may call me a wimp, but dang, I get tired quickly when I'm on the road or driving or whatever. I get really tired. That's why I couldn't ever be a trucker, probably. I did 12 hours of driving. My dad did 4. So I did 3/4 of the driving. But man, was I tired. So anyways, I drove down with my dad to South Carolina. We took his truck. Got down to South Carolina, loaded the bike up into the back, and brought it home. But here's the sticky situation. On the way there, I mentioned to my dad, okay, keep in mind I probably should have cleared all of this before I left. I told my dad, yeah, we're gonna go buy the bike from him, but the only problem is the title of the bike isn't in his name. Right away my dad's like, what? That's a red flag right there, buddy. And the more I got to thinking about it, the more I got really scared, because keep in mind, we're already like 350 miles into the trip. So I called the guy up. I was like, hey dude, I understand we talked about this before. You said the title was in someone else's name because you just wanted to bring it home and sell it real quick. Or so he says. And because he bought it, I think, to make a profit on it, because he bought it when he bought his other motorcycle in Arizona and then traveled to South Carolina. So originally this bike is from Arizona, actually. This bike's done a lot of traveling. But anyways, the guy didn't want to go to the DMV and put the money or the title in his name because it's going to cost him to register it like probably like $400 or something like that. which I understand, but I'm getting really nervous at this point. I'm like, oh great, this is gonna be a scam. I'm gonna try to register the motorcycle in my name when I bring it home after paying him the money, and come to find out it's a stolen bike or something. So I was freaking out pretty bad. So I called him up. I was like, hey, you know what, could you just maybe go to the DMV real fast, get the title, put in your name, register it, and I'll pay for the registration. So I agreed to pay the registration fees for him to register the bike, which wasn't too bad. So essentially I had to pay $250 more than I originally planned on buying the bike for. Keep in mind, I'm very low on money at this point. I agreed to PayPal him the money because I had some PayPal money in my PayPal, luckily enough. So yeah, he agreed to do that, and he went to the DMV, got the bike registered in his name, and so that made me feel a lot better. So I got to his place in South Carolina. We waited around for like 45 minutes waiting for the guy to come back from the DMV. So finally he arrives to his house when we're waiting there for him. I see him roll up on the bike. I was starstruck to begin with, which, you know, I was so excited because I really wanted the street triple, but I probably shouldn't have been too excited because I missed over tons of flaws and stuff my motorcycle had, which I'll get to in another video. They're all fixed now, they're all good, everything's straight. But boy, was I pissed when I got home and I discovered all these things the guy never told me about. So, in short, that's my little adventure to pick up my motorcycle a year ago from 2 days ago. Kind of boring, but it was a big headache and stressing out big time. If you take advice from anyone about purchasing used motorcycles, do not, I repeat, do not take advice from me.